It's time now for a look latest on local sports. In sports, Atlanta Braves have the day off, but they host the Philadelphia Phillies beginning tomorrow night in Atlanta. The Braves' magic number down to 5, and the Braves' lead heading into the week is 2.5 games in the National League East. Game time tomorrow, 7:20 first pitch. Again, the remaining 6 games at home for Atlanta. 3 against the Phillies, 3 against the Mets. The Braves looking to clinch the National League East this week in Atlanta. U.S. wins the Ryder Cup over the European golfers over the weekend. Again, America dominated the event over the weekend at Whistling Straits in Wisconsin. High school football Friday night. Yellow Jackets trailed by just 6 points at halftime in a 13-7 lead for Appling County. But the second half was all at Appling County. Wayne County held to no points while the Pirates scored on their first 4 possessions of the game in the second half. Final score, Appling County 41, Wayne County 7. Pirates improved to 6-0 while the Jackets fall to 0-5. In the past 2 games, the Jackets have been outscored 92-14. Penalties again in double digits. At the end of the game, a couple of players ejected for unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Again, most likely will miss the homecoming night in 2 weeks when the Jackets host Veterans High School. The date for the homecoming, Friday, October 8th. Other high school scores, Long County wins their 3rd game of the year. They defeat Frederica Academy GISA 38-33. Long County currently 3-3 on the campaign. Pierce shuts out Fitzgerald 17-zip. Richmond Hill for Bradwell 37-14. Warner Robins 52, Lee County 30. Oconee County 35, Veteran 16. Effingham shut out South Effingham 34-zip. BC over Ware 49-42. Coffee beat Camden 10-7. Colquitt over Northside Warner Robins 52-7. And Lions shut out Valdosta 21-zip. Middle school softball on Friday. Arthur Williams defeated Appling County 7-6 in an exciting game. Big come from behind win, big region win. Again, the girls trailed 5-zip. Emmy Lace Richardson with the game-winning hit. Morgan Boatwright went the distance. Kaden Moss went 4 for 4 at the plate. Arthur Williams and Martha Puckett play today at 4 o'clock and a doubleheader at the Barbara Struckoff softball field. Cross country this past week at South Effingham, Wayne County High School boys finished in 5th place. South Effingham finished 1st. Southeast Bullock 2nd. Habersham School 3rd. Savannah Arts Academy 4th, and Wayne County 5th. Individually, Terry Mitchell came in 9th overall with a time of 18:33. 12th was Connor Ogden, 18:59. 26th, Samuel Steele at 20:48. In the girls' race, Wayne County finished 3rd. Atlanta Faley individually finished 5th overall with a time of 22:43. Malaysia Ingram 10th with a time of 23:35. And Persista Ortiz 13th with a time of 23:45. The Wayne County High School competition cheer team won again over the weekend. They will compete this Saturday as they'll host the 2nd annual Southeast Georgia Cheer Classic. Middle school division with 10 teams, including Martha Puckett Middle School and Arthur Williams Middle School beginning at 11, followed by the high school division with 10 teams at 1. And you can come out and see what Wayne County Cheer program is all about this weekend, Saturday, October 2nd. College football, the number 2 Georgia Bulldogs rolled over Vandy 62-zip, and this game was over in the first quarter. Dogs defense pitches a shutout as they continue to play extremely well. This Saturday, undefeated Arkansas comes to Athens. Former offensive line coach Sam Pittman, now the head coach at Arkansas. They just upset Texas A&M 20-10 Saturday. They stay unbeaten at 4-0. Should be a fun game this Saturday in Athens. Georgia Tech, a big ACC win. They beat up on North Carolina 41-22. Again, the Yellow Jackets will be back home hosting the Pitt Panthers this Saturday, and Georgia Southern lost to Louisiana 28-20. They host Arkansas State this Saturday. Other college scores from the weekend: Florida over Tennessee 38-14. Auburn got a scare from Georgia State but prevailed in the end 34-24. Notre Dame beats Wisconsin 41-13. Oklahoma over West Virginia 16-13. Bama over Southern Miss 63-14. Kentucky beat South Carolina 16-10. Ohio State rolled over Akron 59-7. So after the weekend, the new AP Top 25 college football poll is out. Alabama 1, Georgia 2, Oregon 3, Penn State 4, Iowa 5, Oklahoma 6, Cincinnati 7th, Arkansas 8th, Notre Dame 9th, and the Gators round out the top 10. Ohio State comes in at 11, Ole Miss 12, BYU 13, Michigan State 14, Texas A&M 15, Coastal Carolina 16, Michigan State 17, Fresno State 18, 19 Oklahoma State, and UCLA rounds out the top 20. 21 Baylor, Auburn in at 22, NC State 23, Wake Forest 24, and Clemson drops all the way down to number 25. NFL football Sunday, the Falcons kicked the last-second field goal. They beat the Giants 17-14. Jaguars lost at home to Arizona 31-19. Other finals, Vikings 30, Seattle 17. Denver shuts out the Jets 26-zip. Cincy over Pittsburgh 24-10. Saints beat the Patriots 28-13. Chargers over Kansas City 30-24. Titans over the Colts 25-16. Ravens 19, Lions 17. Cleveland over Chicago 26-6. Buffalo 43, Washington 21. Rams down Tampa Bay Buccaneers 34-24. Vegas Raiders stay unbeaten. They win in overtime 31-28 over Miami. Sunday Night Football, it was the Packers and the Niners. Monday Night Football was the Eagles and the Cowboys. Thursday night, the Jaguars at Cincinnati. Finally, in sports, just want to say thanks to our friends at WBYZ in Baxley, and a big thank you to Appling head coach Jordan Mullis for helping me and Joe out Friday night in Baxley as our coaches decided to occupy the box, which is reserved for visiting radio stations. Been covering Wayne County High School sports for close to 40 years. I've been at Appling County doing a Friday night game at least 20 times. I've always been in the place designated for the visiting radio station. Friday night when we arrived at the press box, we went to our designated spot, but our coaches had headsets and equipment in it. I told Joe, let's just set it outside and set up and get ready for the broadcast. But Joe said, no, let's just talk with our coaches. There must be some sort of mistake. Went down and asked Coach Mike Ward about the spot, and he told me the coaches were using it. So without a space, we had to act quickly to decide where to set up. We didn't want to set up in the stands due to possible comments by fans not suitable for a broadcast. That unfortunately happened anyway on Friday night as we were set up in the corner of the end zone on Wayne County's side. And when fans began to file out after a tough 41-7 loss, derogatory comments were made and unfortunately went over the airwaves. But that's why there's a press box for press people, so that doesn't happen. Within 2 minutes of explaining our dilemma to Coach Mullis, he had a person bring a table and chairs, and the person went as far as asking if he could provide power, which fortunately we didn't need. At first for everything, first time broadcasting from an end zone, which was very difficult, thanks to Lynn Lewis, who helped spot for us, telling us where the ball was as when it crossed midfield, because without the view from the press box, we just simply couldn't see. Still perplexed as why the coaches decided to take our space. WBYZ told us that was our box. The administration of Appling County and head football coach Jordan Mullis told us it was our box, but for reasons I still haven't been told, our coaches decided the box was theirs, and we had to improvise the best we could. That's why we were in the end zone, because the space we normally called from was occupied, and there was no other space for visiting radio stations in the press box. Hopefully this will never happen again, but again, unfortunately, I've heard that some of the coaches are upset with the comments that I've made during the broadcast this year. All I can say to that is if I've been guilty of anything in my career and have been accused of, and to be honest, I own it, I'm a homer. I bleed white and gold. I'm a Wayne County Yellow Jacket 365 days a year. No one wants the Yellow Jackets to win more than me, but all I can do is call the game that's being played. I've done it for close to 40 years and was inducted into the Wayne County Sports Hall of Fame for my broadcasting. It's my passion. It's my air. It's what I breathe. I'm not excited about city and county meetings and dealing with politicians, but it's part of the job. But the best part of this job, and WIFO FM has awarded me that luxury, is to be the play-by-play man for Wayne County sports, to be the voice of the Yellow Jackets. That's something I take a lot of pride in. Personally, I thought what happened Friday night was intentional and petty and childish at best. I reached out to the chairman of the school board Saturday morning and made it clear I wasn't happy, and I hope that something like this never happens again. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each